On Sunday, we were looking at the topic of God and money, and this can be an area that some of us find it difficult to talk about, a topic which we don't particularly want to engage with. For some of us, it's an area where we are experiencing genuine struggles and difficulty, maybe from month to month. We don't always know where the money's going to come from to pay for the essentials that need to be paid for. For others of us, we might have significant debts. And if you're in those situations, I'd really want to encourage you to talk to people in the church. There are those in the church with experience and expertise in these areas who are able to help. But for lots of us, we may not be quite so good at handling our money as we should be, but we have, because we have enough. That kind of masks the issue. We can pay for the essentials each month. We still have a bit left over, and so it hides the fact that maybe we're not as good as handling our money as we might think we are. And we might look at the examples that I gave on Sunday, whether they be examples from the New Testament or the example of someone like John Wesley from the 1700s, and think that that teaching or those examples on money and finances are not relevant for today. We live in a very different world. The financial markets, the financial situation, our life situation is very, very different to what it was back then, and therefore those ways of doing things can no longer be relevant. But I'd want to encourage us to remind ourselves that we do live in a capitalist and materialist society where we are encouraged to place our value in ourselves based often on the things that we have and the things that we do, rather than the people that we are. And we're encouraged to buy things that we don't need. And so I think for all of us, it would be a worthwhile exercise to think about what we have coming in, how we spend what we have coming in, and whether God wants us to do things a little bit differently, and to prayerfully consider and to ask God, well, what do you want me to be doing with my finances?